So I got a nice racing game here for today. This is one of the very few games I actually saw after importing, actually. This is Initial D Extreme Stage for the PS3. I haven't actually put a lot of time into it, and I haven't played it for a few months, so I gotta kind of like remember how to play. But it's like a drift racing game. Kind of based on the anime. 100% based on the anime, and it's all about drifting, and even though I understand like none of the menus, none of the story, nothing that is actually going on in this game, I really, really dig it. So I'm gonna play like the quick opening race right now, just so I can kind of get the feel for the game again, and then hop like into like more crazy courses. But it's like one-on-ones, crazy music playing in the background, you know, just like super anime music playing in the background, and just it's fun. Really, really tricky though. A lot of veterans of this game are always like, you gotta play like manual and stuff, and it's like, nah. I just do automatic. I have fun. It's good. I like it. But we'll see if I can keep up tonight in this game. We'll see. It'll be tough. It's really, really fun, though. But there's really not a ton to it. But I figured I'd share it, because this is like one of the very few times where I actually went out of my way to import something. And I love it. But yeah, like, when you turn, like, it's like no drift button, right? Like, as you, like, when you try and go left or right, like, you are drifting. Like, straight up, this game is drift. That's all it is. So you gotta, like, master, like, the art of drifting in your car. And really stay on the road. And it's tough. I know, like, it used to be an arcade around here. One of the arcades by me, years ago, imported one of them. And, you know, like, everyone kind of raced, like, first person like this, but I'm not big into it. I've never liked this view a ton. So, I go third person, but, like, I tend to, like, hit walls a lot because of it, but that's fine. And, like, I don't know if, like, the game looks super exciting or not, but, like, it just has, like, this really, really good feel to it. Like, an amazing, amazing feel to it, because, like, when you nail these corners, and, like, you do a full drift around at max speed, and nothing slows you down, it is so satisfying. Like, it's beyond satisfying. This game just nails it. And I got to, like, a few of the later courses, and I was doing them, and they're really, really tough. Like, this is the opener. There's really not much to this. But, like, once you kind of get further in the game, my god. I'm only doing this course because I really just need, like, a refresher on how to play. And, you know, it's gonna take me a bit to get there. And I'm only gonna play, like, you know, like, a couple of races like I usually do for these racing videos. Give you guys, like, the gist of the game, and maybe revisit it down the road. Although I've yet to revisit any racing games for this series. Just because I have so many I want to feature. There's actually another import racing game I got. I haven't played it yet. But I did get the PS3 import racer Wangan Midnight. I don't like how you pronounce it. But it looked very like a Tokyo Extreme Racer to me, which is one of my favorites. So, I do have that I kind of like want to check out. I might kind of check it out like on my stream. Or, play it like, to relax like one night and see if like it would make like for a good video or a good stream or like anything like that. But I'm kind of like worried about the viability of like doing that game with it being all in Japanese like this one. But this game's like very, very easy to pick up and understand, and I can figure out the menus rather easily, even though I don't understand like anything written on them. I've been able to like work my way around, tune my car a bit, figured out like how to get to story mode and arcade mode, and figured out like how to adjust some options. So speaking of options, actually, there's is it here? That might be quit, actually. Oh, let's quit. Is it here? Did I just quit by accident? Yeah, whatever. If I just quit by accident, it's fine. There's like a way to like really adjust like how strong the drift is. Let's restart. It's whatever. I want to go to a more difficult race anyways. Once it lets me. Yeah, that's like the difficulty of this. Like, you gotta kind of like figure out like what all these like menus even mean if you don't speak Japanese or read Japanese or anything like that. It's tricky. Once you get it down, it's fine. I just kind of forgot like how things were laid out, but there's like a way to like adjust like how strong your drift is. Like, that is a thing you can do. Just like there is a way to like upgrade and tune your cars, but like if I can find those menus right now. But like if I sat down for like a few minutes, I could find it. We'll stick to this car. This car's been treating me nice. Or was treating me nice, like, when I last left off. Alright. Okay. This should be story. Yep. Alright, what's a cool stage I can do? Okay, this stage is really tough. Is that the stage I did? There's one really difficult stage I did. This might be it. This might be the really, really tough stage I did. Let's go for it. If this is the one I think it is. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it. I kind of sat on it for like 30 minutes. 40 minutes and finally like got like the leg up on it. But it's tough. And this like really pushes the drifting to the limit. And if it's a course I think it is, you're going to see me crash a lot and fail a lot. But like you're going to see like when I nail like the drifts or finally do it right. It's really satisfying looking and super satisfying to play. It's so good, man. This is such a fun game. I wish like these games kind of like came to America. Like more, I mean, I think one of them did, but like not a lot of them. Like this one never made it to America, and I totally would have bought this up way back if it did. I don't know if this is the race I'm thinking it is though. I might be going into like a track blindly. We're gonna find out, and that is fine. Yeah, it's just something about, like, I say it's like every racing game video, but, like, there's something about, like, how every racing game is, like, always so distinctly different in so many different ways. Even if it's using, like, so many, like, very core concepts that are very similar. This is totally the track, by the way. This is it. This is tough. Oh, God. Oh, dear. It's really, really tough. Yeah, like, a lot of racing games, like, when they use, like, these core concepts, but, like, make it, like, their own, like, so many games manage to do it, it's, like, what always impresses me with racing games. Who I always come back to them. Like, I may not be a master of, like, any, but I'm cool with that. Like, I am A-okay with that. Just because I have so much fun with it, and I just love seeing like what other devs do with the entire concept. I'm not fully sure like how to even approach this. There we go, like that. Okay, so I can get the opening swing here. I just can't get the second half of it. It's so tough. Like when I finally do one of these cleanly, oh my god, it's so good. Almost. Let's go. Because I know you can do this like without even really needing to brake. I'm doing some brake, and I think it might be screwing me over. I can't tell yet. There we go, there we go. Nope. It's fine. It's fine. The other dude's barely ahead of me. He's a full turn ahead of me. I'm not winning this. That's fine. But it's like such like a skill cap. Like as you can see, like I have like a lot of racing game experience. I can't even stay on the road here. But like it's totally doable. And like I see how it's doable. It's just tough to kind of like translate. It's very, very tough. I know this is probably cringe as hell to watch, but that's fine. Because you know what? I'm having fun. That's all that matters to me. This is super fun. Can I make the checkpoint? I totally cannot make this. I just passed it. Okay. That's a little bit beyond me right now. Not until I get, like, more warmed up in this game. But that was, like, a good show of, like, just, like, how intense the drifting can get. It's tough. But let's go to a different stage. If I can, so help it. Scale it back a bit. I think I did beat that track once, or got close to beating it after trying for a while, and I got, like, the entire flow of it. But it was tough. It's so satisfying. Like, every time I managed to, like, make one of those turns, I was so happy. Like, you have no idea. Alright. Let's go back to the slightly easier course. What do we got? Last one I just failed on. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. I've definitely beaten some people on this one, too. I haven't beat this person. I have 2 people left to beat here. Let's just do someone I never beat before and see if I can do it. This course should be a lot more friendly for me, but, like, still really tricky. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just so glad I got this game. I got this game for, like... It's not the cheapest game to import, but it's, like, not even, like, that expensive either, which is cool. Oh, my case has something on it, so I gotta wipe that off. I don't know what that is. It just had stuff on it. Not a fan of that. Alright. Cool. A nice nighttime race. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever done this track or not before. I mean, I've beat like 3 people in this chapter, but I can't remember if they do the same track for like every opponent and they just speed them up or not. Oof, that's tricky. Alright. I think one thing that makes this game like really tricky, you could probably already tell, like the road is very, very thin. So you can be very precise going down it, which I'm not good at. I'm not really the king of precision here. You just hit me in the back, sir. So rude. So rude. Oh god. We clipping through each other. Also, hopefully I have like the audio, like I hope I have the audio good this video. I probably don't. I've just kind of been winging it with like every video. The sound levels seem okay, but like sometimes like I'll say like, oh, sound levels seem okay, then I'll rewatch the video. Or kind of go over like little bits, and I'm like, they are not okay. They are not okay at all. And like, back when I used to make videos a long time ago, not like a long time ago, but before I started doing this brand new YouTube kick, I used to record my microphone and the game audio separately, and I used to manually sync it and like adjust volume levels as need be whenever I needed to. It became way too much work for me to keep up with my current schedule, so I just kind of wing it. My YouTube channel is just me winging it. Oh, it's probably going to stick that way for a while, too. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't mind winging it. I am pretty far behind, though. Let's see if I can catch up at all. I don't think I can. This dude gets such a good lead. But I did just get a pretty nice drift. As initial D hardcore fan is watching this cringing knowing that drift is awful. But you know what? I'm proud of it. All that matters to me. Alright. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh god. Tough. Alright. I should be able to just barely checkpoint this. Oh god, that was almost good. It's getting more solid. Slowly but surely, it's getting more solid. Okay. He's like he's going like almost 250 meters ahead of me though. I can't catch up to this. No way. I screwed up way too much. If I do race this like perfect, there's no way. But damn it, I'm trying. Hey, look, you know what? I finished it. I didn't win, but I finished it. Doesn't matter. To me, that's all that matters. Oh, man. I kind of want to try that race one more time. That sounds like a good idea. That was a really fun track. I liked that. I really like that. That was a fun track. So hopefully I just pressed the retry. I'm hoping that was it. Yep. Cool. Let's give this one more go. Let's see if I can stay on this any better. Well, like, someone actually kind of, like, told me when I streamed this game that Initial D is very much, like, almost like a Dark Souls of racing game, like, where you gotta kind of, like, subject yourself to torture for a while until you just kind of, like, get the feel for the track and get the feel for, like, the flow of everything. And the more I played this game, the more I've kind of, like, agreed with that. Because, like, I really feel like they expect you to redo these tracks many times over to get that flow. Like, look, I've barely screwed up. Like, he's already gonna be able to pass me any second. But the difference is, I'm able to kind of hold my own and keep my lead for just a little bit longer this time, probably. Before I completely screw myself, and that's cool, you know? Like, I'm gradually learning. But I would say, like, a game like this definitely resonates more with me than Dark Souls. Like, I'm, like, definitely, like, able to strive way better to succeed in a racing game than, like, most other genres. It's like, I'm cool with, like, putting up with loss like this. The game's not a cakewalk, but, like, it's just such a satisfying game. Although it does get frustrating, like, when I keep making the same mistake over and over again, but that's not really the game's fault, it's just kind of me being a derp. Like, I should be going, like, more on the outside, I think, instead of, like, the inside for these drifts. I think that's, like, where I'm mainly struggling here. So I gotta kind of, like, remedy that, but it's really, really tough for me to get prepared for that. We'll see. Like, if I was on the outside more, maybe I could have cut that a little bit more sharply, and it would have worked out better. Possibly. I don't know, actually. Well, we got this part coming up. This part's kind of, sort of hell, so we'll say. Ooh, not really. Kind of, sort of. It was this run here was really bad, but like it feels like it was a little bit more clean than it was. And I feel like, oh yeah, no, I'm nowhere near as far behind this time, because last time around this point I was like 220 like meters behind. Now I'm not even 150 away. That's not bad. That's a marked improvement. So I'm gonna definitely lose this again, but you know what? I improved. And to me, that's what matters. I was able to, like, definitely hang with the AI a lot better this time. Sweet. Oh, he's definitely way surpassed me this time. Yeah. That's fair. Should I try it a third time? It'd be weird to, like, do the same race 3 times in a row. But you know what? We're gonna put the Dark Souls theory to the test. Because that was a marked improvement between try 1 and try 2. Let's give this a 1/3 try and do one more race here before I call it a video. Let's see. Let's see if the Dark Souls of racing games, as it was called to me, and like what I agree with, actually holds true if I do the same race 3 times in a row. Let's see if I get any closer to victory. Let's see. I think it just kicked me out, actually. Which is fine. Go back to it. I always forget, like, circle is confirmed, X's go back in Japanese games. I almost backed out by accident. Whoops. Yeah, one more go. I'm sure there's like a lot of mechanics here too that I just like don't understand, like especially like how like four-wheel drive and stuff like that works. No idea like how to like set my car up for stuff like that. And I can also buy a better car for this. And I think the game might expect me to use a slightly better car by now. I don't know. I'm just rolling it with this. That could be like my big downfall too. I could just be using something that's just so terrible for this track. And I have no idea. But it's almost like part of the fun to me. Yeah, one last go. So last time I crossed the finish line at 0 left time-wise, and I think I finished like 250 meters behind. Like when all's said and done, because I kind of screwed up at the very end. Let's see if I can do better this time. Alright, that wasn't, I mean it was dirty, but like that wasn't as bad. He's not banging on my back yet. He's almost about, he's bound to, but he's not there yet. Now he is. I swung through way too hard. I deserve this. It's like, I made it to the first checkpoint. I'm still in the lead. That's good. This is really good. I mean, this is really good. It's another marked improvement. I don't care if you pass me now. That was still much better early. Sweet. It's gonna really come down to like the four quick drifts. Like the really, really tight corners when that comes up soon. That's gonna like make or break this entire race. We shall see. I'm getting like super focused. He's 220 ahead. He's getting very far ahead. Very, very far ahead. But it's okay. This is still fairly clean. It's not so clean anymore. Oh dear. I believe that was a little bit slower. I can't tell. Clean, 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 clean. Almost clean. Oh god, almost clean. It's so tough. That was clean. All these turns are super clean. Sweet. Okay, so about even. About the same time. I'm not getting any worse, at least. Oof. It's tough. This game's really tough, but it's so satisfying. Like, the end there was really satisfying because I was doing really good with it. For, like, my skill level, I'm very happy with that. Sure, I basically lost everything, but that was super fun. Probably all I'm going to record for it. You kind of get the point. I only showed, like, one track, like, 3 times, but, like, I tried to show, like, what the game was. And I really got addicted to that race. This game's fun. Well worth the import cost for me. Would I recommend going out of your way to import it? I honestly don't know. Like, if you're, like, into drift racing and stuff, and you don't mind, like, a very, like, story-heavy thing, and there's only, like, you know, there's only so many things you can do in this game. At least like with limited Japanese knowledge and stuff like that. Or in my case, like almost no Japanese knowledge. Only so much you can do, but like I've been able to like navigate the menus and I've had like a lot of fun with the races. So I can't complain. But yeah, that's Initial D Extreme Stage. It's fun. It's really, really fun. It's different. I really, really dig it. I don't think it's going to be for everybody. It's also brutally difficult and has a very weird feel to it, but like, I think it plays very well. So there you go. That's that game. I'll catch you guys for the next video, whether it's another racing game or a new series, whatever. But that's going to cover it for Initial D. It's fun. So yeah, toodles, y'all.